Let's play ourselves another game here before the tournament. Want to maintain the standards that I'm trying to uphold by, which is solid play, quick play, maintaining the equilibrium, not trying to push too hard nor too soft. We're playing a tough opponent. This is good preparation. Let's do this. Maintaining the tension. Now we obviously don't castle first. We first reroute the knight. Um, the bishop in play. Fascinating, fascinating play. I think we should observe that he has perhaps overpushed, and now we gotta try to make him pay for that in the long run. Ride out the initial storm. We haven't yet committed to castling, and our structure is relatively solid, so this is just hot air at present. That's my case. And now the strategy should really become towards dilution of this bishop. Um, I think that's pretty reasonable. Then comes the next part of the equation. See, if we trade the bishops on his terms, then he gets a favorable position here, and he can jobble ahead with this pawn too. So then the pressure might start to build. So it's very delicate, this whole balance at present. Got to release some pieces. Maybe this could be an effective way to release both the knights, free up the position slightly. He is trying to ratchet up the pressure on me, and I'm not going to deny that it is building up some pressure. So how do we handle a pawn storm? Okay, the advice I've given in the past is hold the line. Don't like push some pawns forward recklessly unless you absolutely have to. Here we could consider barging ahead, but that could release his knights, which would add some more chaos. We could allow him to en passant. Okay, I don't know. Did I manage this queen here? Shit. So we're in big trouble. We're definitely in big trouble here. I mean, it's lost. Okay, good game. Uh, what should I do? You want to play it out? Okay, fine. We can play it. We can play it out, but it's basically pretty much game over here now. Yeah. Let's have a review. Tough games, tough games. You always learn lessons from tough games. So let's have a see. Overall, I played pretty sloppy, I guess. Must have been not one of my better games. So let's see what went wrong here. I think the opening went quite well, but is this bishop move really an error? Ah, that's interesting. So I don't know this opening as well as I thought I do. Interesting. So better to capture and kick it up. Interesting. So this is a decent outcome in a black position. I've always wondered about it. Okay, good to know. So this bishop idea was the wrong way to think. I should have already been preparing the knight, maneuvering a bit more subtly. Interesting. Yeah. So before already offering the thing, I should have been preparing the pieces better. And here I should have indeed played f5. Why don't we explain why that is good approach? Because it's just, I guess, this allows his attack to build, but this was not the right idea. And I obviously didn't capitalize on it because I don't know what to do. This seems to be the main approach. So very often you hold the line and then zoom past. Maybe that's a good approach in these kind of situations. I guess it makes sense, right? Because if you zoom past, you have a good chance of blocking any bishops and stuff. And if he en passes, then, well, you can come in and have active pieces there. So I guess that's one of the principles to remember. Yay! And then here also capturing this way was a wrong move. Firstly, from him, the attack was not optimal. Let's see what he should have done instead. He should have been patient. He should have been patient. Interesting. but he ended up attacking, and we should have played this. This is a killer move, right? I did consider it, but I thought if he captures, then if I capture back with the rook, then his queen can get this. So what happens actually? You just give up that and then take it later. Wow, so delicate. Yeah, makes sense. So that's a key point, I think, is to keep in mind with this attack, is that often you do want this pawn to be able to come forward at the end. It's better than having this pawn come forward. That's my brief analysis. Okay, so now this was a brilliant move, and I didn't respond correctly because I didn't see this great move. And well, it was pretty much gone after that. Yeah. Did I have something or not really? All right, cool.